I'll tell you my story. This is what I'll tell you though, just to start so I can give you some impression. I'm 35. I know I look like I'm 23. Dang. You all wish to be like me. Before I was 30, I built a company that I sold for $5.5 million. That's $500 million. That's the $10 I was like that. I'm dyslexic, which means Kenyan standards, I'm stupid. It's the truth, by the way. I ain't lying. Everything I did when I was in high school never worked when I was in primary school. In primary school, you're a smart guy. Everything you do works. In high school, it failed. And from Form 1 to Form 4, my stream had 138 guys. I was number 136 or number 37. I swear, man. I did a course. In Mangu, we had all these courses. Remember power mechanics, electricity, aviation, all those things? I did electricity. When I was in Form 1, I was given an assignment by a lecturer, a teacher for electricity. He said, create a circuit where you can be able to put on light with 2 switches, and it's an independent circuit. It's kind of like the one you have in your house. It's very silly. You put on a light over here, the light goes on. You put on the light, put off the light over there. You know those things. 2 switches control 1 power. So I was very bored. I had nothing to do, and it was kind of like a punishment, really. I created a circuit that took them 3 years to understand. With 1 light, 1 switch, I could put on 14 lights and put them off independent. 1 switch. I still don't know how I did it, but then I figured it out. Like 1 power source. I'm like, yeah, this will work. Dang. Steamer, I'm just being chapward steamer, and you realize my mind and fixing it. I knew there was something. And I passed my KCPE. Why was such an idiot here? I found out I was dyslexic when I was 23. Dyslexia, basically, there are 12 forms of dyslexia. I have it's an image form of dyslexia. I learn with pictures only. I don't learn with text. You can tell me all about yourself. I'm like, I lie. Nothing. See, that's why I don't hear on Chilis, because I tell them, hey, you are gorgeous. What's your name? Jackie. What's your name? Jackie. What is that name again? Nothing. So let me summarize that for you. I give you an assignment. So you have a friend, neighbor. See, this is your friend. This is your roommate. Abu consoles. Come together. All of you, not just him, because now you're all looking at him. Kenya, lean in with your partner. I have a question for you. If you know the answer, because you had this question previously, don't shout out. Just be quiet. Let the other guys get confused. You have 2 containers. I actually need 2 containers. Please. And please. Put stuff on your chest. 1 container should be here. One is for my dog. And you are here. In fact, these are the perfect containers. This container here is 3 liters, as you can see. This container here, 5 downhills, as you can also see. In front of us is a river of water that will never end. And now here's where it gets crazy. You have only a 3-liter container and a 5-liter container. How do you get exactly 4 liters? Yes? Discuss. Right? Figure it out, but even you 2 can come together. Don't worry, don't confuse the 2 liters. It's a chill. And then don't tell me that you do half nonsense. I want exactly 4 liters. And if you know the answer, don't tell me. Alright, now see how people think. Microphone, I give the lady first.
Hi.
Champion.
Hi everyone. My name is Rita. So
be cool, bana. Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Rita. That's what's up, Okay.
Okay, let's do it again. Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Rita. Hi, Rita. Okay, this is one of the solutions to the answers. So you fill the 5-liter bottle with water. Pour it into the 3 liters until the 3-liter bottle is full. So right now we have a 3-liter liter bottle that is full and a 5 liter bottle that has 2 liters of water, right?
Kinyasa.
Then now pour out the 3 liters of water and the 2 liters that you had in your 5 liter bottle, put that in the 3 liter bottle.
Stop. Give him the microphone. You see what the guy says? That's exactly the same thing as I had. You know this. See. Is this true? Then pass the microphone to the next guy. Let's go. Hi guys. Hi. I'm Dagi. Hi Dagi. That's what's up.
Hi. From Techco Limited. Get a small 3 liter, put it into the big 5 liter. Get another 3 liter, put it in the 5. You'll get 2 liters. Now you have 5 liters. So the 3 liter, as it meant you want,
Chill and relax. Sir. 2 answers. How many of you know where he's going? How many understand where he's going? Put your hand up like you know what's up. Now look, this is crazy. Stand. Those guys whose hands are up, stand. Okay, sir, stand over there. Over there, there's one lady, one guy. That's it. Okay, sir, that's fresh. Now look at this room, tent, and count. Look at the ratio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are like 300, 400. Many. Wow, you guys are like snakes. 400 guys. 10. Have a seat. How many guys understand where the name was? You see what I'm saying? Stop. Rita. How many of you guys understood where Rita was going? Alright, champion. Stand. We're going to assume, for ego purposes, half the men are lying. Just assume. There's a squeeze they're trying to mark on this joint. So, you look like you're 20 guys, so have a seat. Again, 400 guys, 20. So essentially, there are 2 answers to this problem. In a room of 400 people, 30 people have it. You may have your seats. Clap for both of them, all 3 of them, thank you so much. Especially for him, he walked here. From that here, it's a big ass thing. Now, and the 2 of you, man, go see. The containers. This is how you solve the problem. My 5 liter container is a microphone. You take the 5 liter container. Solution number 1. You fill it with 5 liters. I hope you're taking notes because your whole life is going to be based on this situation. You put the 5 liters in the 3 liter container. How much are you left with in the 5 liter? And the 3 liters, how many? You pour out the 3. Be brave. You'd rather be stupid and shout than be quiet and not know. I'm giving you snippets of wisdom. If you have a pen and paper, write them down, they'll save your life. You have 2 liters in the 5, you have nothing in the 3. You know what you do? You take the 2 that's in the 5, you pour it in the 3. How many liters do you have in the 3? How much space do you have in the 3? So you fill the 5. Then what do you do? Pour the 5 into the 3. How much space did you have in the 3? How much did you have in the 5 before you poured? So when you pour, how much is left on the 5? Solution number 1. Solution number 2. That was 5. Still, let's do 3. Fill up the 3. Pour the 3 into the 5. So how many do you have in the 5? 2. You see, champion, I like that. It's 3. It's not 2. But you said it loud. May I ask you how much do you have in the 5? No, but it's good. We thought outside the box. So how much space do you have in the 5? Brilliant. So you fill the 3 again, and then you do what? Pour it into the 5. How much space did you have? Wait. How much space did you have in the 5? 2. So when you put 3, how much did you have? You have 5 in the big one, you have 1 in the 3. So you pour out the 5, and what do you do? You put the 1 inside the 5. So you have 1 inside the 5. The 3 has how much? Nothing. Pay attention. Pay attention. I am speaking slowly. So you take the 3 liters, which has 1 left. Why? Because you put 3 first, put the 3 in the 5, so that the 5 had 3 liters, the 3 liter had nothing. Then you fill the 3 again, you put the 3 again into the 5. So that the 5 now had 5 to the top. But the 3 still has 1. Because 3 plus 6 is 3 plus 3 is 6. Isn't it? So we're together so far? So the 5 is jarred. But the 3 liter has just 1 liter. So what do you do? Pour out the 5, put the 1 inside, add 3, put it in, you've got what? Boom! Now, I could give you my story, which I will do a little later. But I can tell you how to be like me. What would you rather? The story or to be like me? Very simple. You have a pen and paper. Write these 5 words down. Don't write them, now here's where it gets complicated, because most of you will not follow rules. Don't write them horizontally, write them vertically. Do you understand? You said KV? Write like this. See why I have a pro? I'm studying guys. VISTA. 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 V for velocity, I have nothing. V for velocity, I for intention, S for swag, T for journey, that's what's up, babe. And then A for alphabetics, Alfa Romeo, doesn't matter, VISTA. Now, let me start solving your problem. V is for vision, indicator vision. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. Actually, write it down. Vision. There's 2 kinds of visions. 2 of them. There's a very different. This is amazing. There's a very big difference between seeing and sight. Tofauti ni gani? There is a difference between seeing and sight. What's the difference? One guy says you don't need sight to see. Another guy, screen by the way, it's no problem. It's not like there's a prefect. Yes sir, with the afro too. Speak. Seeing is identifying, sight is having the ability to have the ability to see. It's close enough. You got one right. Next one, yes.
Everyone who can see our sight, but not everyone who has sight can see.
See, he's not shaved, but he knows his deal. Say it again.
Everyone who can see has sight, but not everyone who has sight can see.
Everyone who can see has sight. Can you see what I'm holding in front of you here? You can see it, right? So all of you have sight. But not everybody who has sight can see. I'll give you a very practical example. The company I run now is called Kitabu. I'm dyslexic, so I don't know how to study. I knew there's a big challenge for a lot of children because a lot of the course texts and the textbooks in KIE are black and white. Everything else, television, everything. Television, radio, cars, safari parks, everything is an experience. Why not create an application that just takes all this content and turns it into a learning experience? 2012, we started the idea. 2013, the president says you're all getting laptops. 2014, we signed a contract with Vodacom Foundation, Vodacom, Safaricom, and Vodafone to distribute it to 13.5 million children in Africa by 2050. That is the difference. I see the space. I see the gap. I never see what's there, because I don't care what's there. What's there is already there. What am I going to do about it? Me, I see the space. I see what's missing. That's what makes me who I am. You, on the other hand, have the ability to see what's there or see what is not there. You want to be an entrepreneur? Teach yourself to see what is not there. Vision. It needs to be crystal clear. Put a picture in your bedroom window that explains to you what it is you want to be. I'll expound on it. We have for 4 days. Number 2, inventory. Now, back to my custodians. You guys want to learn more about your business? 5 liters, 3 liters. There's always going to be 2 angles to solving a problem. There's the harder one, 5 liters. There is the easier way, 3 liters. Most of us pick the harder way. Let me give you a practical example. Very simple. Very, very simple. My containers come to me. Now, I want you to see what, I want you to pay very close attention. Huh? Very close attention. Concentrate. Pay close attention. Are you paying attention? Are you paying close attention? You're all paying attention. I'd like the two of you to sit down. Excellent. Clap for them. Sasa, I'd like the two of you to sit down comfortably. Are they comfortable? All right, now let me make it a little bit more complicated. I'd like the two of you to sit down comfortably and put both your feet up. It's a complication, eh? Champion. Both. That's not both. That's not both. All right, now stop. You're gonna break the chair. Here's a question. What are they doing wrong? Yes, sir. Perfect. I didn't say you have to sit in that chair. That chair's over at the back. Better go back to the chair, sit down, put your feet up, you got it right. You see, you vessels of mine are so brilliant. Have a seat, keep in mind. See, the problem with most of us is when I tell you something, you've already pre-installed features. You know what I said? I said sit down, and then you know what I did to fool them? So now, in your head, you've told yourself what? I told you to sit down there. Inventory is what you have, including yourself. Inventory. Me, my networks, my resources, and my influence. Write down. Me, networks, resources, influence. Those three things are your inventory. S is your strategy. So, you know where you want to go. You know how you want to get there. Sorry, you know where you want to go. You know what the things you've got to get you there. How do you do it? So strategy is basically how you use what you have to take you forward. VISTA. I'm about to finish. I have a T and an A. T. So now, vision has to be clear. You have to see where you want to be. I was so precise about where I wanted to be. I even had a picture of myself, an actual picture of myself in the house I wanted to own, a picture of myself with the plane I wanted to own, a picture of myself with the business I wanted. Photograph. Not that I did it on Photoshop. I actually took photographs of what I want to have. So I have like a board in my dates with all these photographs. You come to the house, you see them. Things I've written down, I've cut out pictures from Expat Link, you know that magazine of houses that I like, and I'll buy that 30 acre, whatever. I did all of that stuff. Did it. My wife, oh, she wants this, she hates how far we have to drive because we live far away. She's like, yeah, I want this kind of transport, this one. Okay, put it over there. Vision. Inventory, what I have. Everything I have. Strategy, how I'm going to use it. Tactics is the next one. T-A-C-T-I-C-S. Tactic. What's your tactic? Tactic is an interesting one. Tact, it means what's your direction, what's your angle, what's your game plan. It is more important for you to have a very good tactic than it is for you to have a brilliant idea. Brilliant ideas fail all the time. Brilliant tactics don't fail. Tactics. How are you going to use what you have to turn it into what you can have? So tactics, let me tell you what that is in English. Yeah? Tactics is how. How are you going to do it? How? The last one is action plan, which is very simple. See, tactics, we've said how. Action plan is one word, date. D-A-T-E. If my tactic is very specific, then my action plan is when. That's it. I'm very clear. Now I'll finish. Now I'm done. I'm actually finished. I'm very clear about how things work in Kenya. I'm very clear. Very clear. You have to pay someone, bribing, talking to this, talking to that. You have to know people. You know that nonsense. You know it. So how do you go around it? I guarantee you, if you get saved and pray every day, it's not going to work. I believe in the Lord, but it won't work. What are you going to do? It's very simple. Have you ever heard this phrase? A prophet is never... Mumble. What? A prophet is never respected by his own people. So I figured it's easy for me not to succeed in Kenya. Let me go succeed outside. and then come back and show them what I've done. So I did that. So I went. I'd go for events and make sure I win, come back. Keep the accolade in the house, wait for that country to write a newspaper article, then send it to the nation. I go somewhere else to succeed. Keep the accolade in the house, send the story to the nation. I did it so many times. In March, I was hired by them to do a radio show. Come, do the nation drive. Tonee, don't go in home. For no reason at all. I had no radio experience. So I go there, I talk every day from 4 to 8. I spend 4 hours having fun because I'm going to be stuck in traffic driving home anyway. And they pay me for that. That's super nice. Put me in the papers or whatnot, me access to all sorts of crazy people. So use that leverage to get even higher people. You see what I'm trying to do? Tactics. These guys are jazzed by me and what I've done abroad. Our president has watched the John Kerry video. Because of that, gave me a call. We went to have breakfast at 5:30 in the morning. Highest breakfast I've ever had. It was president. It was me and him. And I was eating a fork and a knife with a real knife. As in, you know those knives over the kitchen, those ones. No security. I was like, I could just stab you right now. I swear. I'm like, ah! I'm just saying. Those are things that fell through your mind. Don't tell me. But those are things. Don't tell me. And he's like, okay, so explain to me how this thing works. Yeah, you know, let me show you a tablet. You can also work on a laptop. The laptop program has got some complications. I know they'll be sorted out, we'll figure it out. Okay, would you mind be able to do it? You do your thing, when they're ready, we'll be ready. Champion, there's a guy I think you need to meet. Okay, phone call. Hey, Cabinet Secretary for Education. Yes, sir. There's a guy you must meet. Okay, first thing in the morning, I'm in his office, people are moving doors and desks so I can go see him. I was wearing rubber shoes. The ones I've worn for more than 3 years, by the way, they're not even, they're here. I think they're torn now. I need to show you. You see them, black and white, it's like a hole. My point, tactics. Action plan, date. What I'm telling you is simple. Follow those 5 things. And remember to always be clear about the lie you're telling yourself. And you will win. You will win.